Happy Monday morning, everyone! What time is it? It's Male Perspective Monday with Gia and our Mac. So, we have 3 great questions today. Here is question number 1. What do men prefer? Do they prefer lace front wigs, weaves, fake eyelashes, etc.? Or do they prefer the natural look? I'm going to talk about 2 of our Mac answers. One comes from Mike and one comes from Chris. And I'm starting with Chris because when I initially asked him this question, he didn't know what I was talking about. So I had to explain to him what a lace front wig was, what a weave was, what fake lashes were, etc. So after I explained these things to Chris, he looked mortified. He didn't know what was going on. So his response was very simple and very quick. He said, like Kendrick Lamar, keep it natural. So there you go, Chris. Mike said, unless we're role playing, he really likes the natural look. His male perspective is that, hey, if we end up together, I'm going to see you in your natural form anyways, so I may as well see it from the beginning. Now, Andy also wants to chime in on this question. Let's get him on the phone and see what he says.
Men don't really care what type of stuff you got going on with your hair. The biggest thing is that it looks natural. So, whether it's lace front or weave or whatever it is, people just want to see it look natural.
Question number 2. Why do men ghost? Why don't they just tell the woman that they're not interested? That's a great question. Let's see what our Mac said. So for our answer today, I'm using a combo answer from Mike and Chris. So for men, going ghost is kind of like a shortcut. It's easier sometimes to ignore the problem and just hope that it goes away. Now, that sounds super harsh. However, the good part was they actually said that they know that this is not a good thing to do, and they understand that, you know, every woman, every person that's in a relationship deserves to know why the other person left. However, the other flip part to this is that sometimes when they try to explain to a woman why they don't want a relationship, the woman or the other person just continues to pursue them. And so they're very adamant in saying, and I quote, sending a million texts saying what's wrong, what happened, what's wrong with me, etc., it doesn't help. The best thing to do, unfortunately, is just to move on. Now they say unfortunately, I say fortunately. You know, like, hey, if somebody goes ghost on you, that is okay. That means the next person is there to sweep you up. So as harsh as it may seem, with or without closure, the best thing for both parties to do in a ghosting situation is just to move on. Question number 3, if you're dating a guy and he introduces you to his friend, is that significant? Who knows? Now, for this answer, there was a little bit of variation, all of their answers. First, we'll start with Mike. So, Mike said it's imperative to listen to how they introduce you. So if they say, hey, this is my friend, or hey, this is my best friend, or hey, this is my girlfriend, that's pretty important. We should listen to what they say, and that's what they usually mean. He also said that some men like to bring the person that they're considering dating around their guy friends to kind of evaluate them. If they value their opinion, then if you score really good with their friends, then that scores good with your man. So there you go. Now, Chris said, if you're mature, you know that he's just being polite, that it really doesn't mean anything. He's probably just a guy that likes to introduce people to people. And so you should take it as that. But he also did say that if he is introducing you to people, then that means that he's happy to be seen with you. So that's a good point right there. I like that. And now Andy, and he is calling in his answer.
If a guy introduces you to their friends, is it something significant, or their family, or their parents, or anything? No, never assume feel that anything is significant or insignificant. Just
Thank you. Thank you for that insight. All right, so those are our 3 questions for this Monday session of Male Perspective Mondays. I hope, as always, that you have enjoyed and learned something, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. So have a great day, have a great week, and wherever you are, whenever you can, try to make the world a better place. Bye.